Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Young Family in our YouTube channel. Today is December 29th, 2023. In today's video, I'm going to do a taste test for mandarins and tangerines, which are produced on my cocktail citrus tree. Stay tuned. Last year, I grafted some seedlings from 5 different mandarins and tangerine citrus trees on this citrus tree. This year, this cocktail citrus tree produced at least 3 different mandarin and tangerines, but 2 other mandarins or tangerines didn't produce any fruits because the branches are very small. A couple of days ago, I picked all the mandarins or tangerines from my cocktail citrus tree. So basically all those mandarins and citrus are relatively ripe. So basically you can see in this basket, I put one kind of mandarin or tangerines. It's right here. This is another from different mother mandarin or tangerine tree. So basically only produced 3 mandarin or tangerine. So I just pick one relatively ripe, put right here for taste test. Another kind of mandarin is called Clementine Mandarin. So basically, I'm pretty sure this is Clementine Mandarin because I purchased this, the citrus tree from local Costco store. Basically, they import some, the citrus tree from nursery. You can check out the label still right here, Mandarin, Clementine Mandarin. So basically, I have several videos specifically talking about this citrus tree. So right now you can see this citrus tree in the pot. They're doing pretty well. So basically there's some mandarins you can see. It's kind of like a red orange color. Still some like a green eyed. So basically you can check out right here. You see here, still a lot of green Clementine Mandarin right here. So basically today I'm going to pick one, relatively ripe Clementine Mandarin from this citrus tree to compare to other different, I'm not sure is mandarin or tangerines. So basically let's check out this one. So basically you can see here the shape is kind of like a little bit flat. The skin is kind of like smooth because I call it smooth because compared with 2 other, the mandarin or tangerines, this is relatively smooth. The size is, I think, is medium size, even though some probably is small. So basically, you can check out some other Clementine Mandarin. So the size, I think, pretty decent. Definitely, it's smaller compared with orange, but I think the size is not too small actually. So basically, I once checked online. They said when you do some shopping in grocery store, for example, in the United States, you can always find some brand name called Cuties or Sweeties. Basically, they are all from Clementine Mandarins. So basically, it is very, very popular in the United States. That's why I choose this, the Clementine Mandarin. This is the only fruit tree. So basically, I purchased from the nursery. So this is grafted Clementine Mandarin. So basically, I'm going to pick this one. I think it's a relatively ripe and compared with 2 other mandarin or tangerines. Let me cut this one. Okay, guys, I put all the mandarins or tangerines right here. So basically, this is the Clementine Mandarin. I just picked it from my citrus tree in the pot. So this mandarin or tangerine, I picked a couple days ago from the cocktail citrus tree because I found some animals such as squirrel like to eat all this kind of mandarin or tangerine. So I picked all the ripe, the mandarin tangerine, no more on my cocktail citrus tree. So this one, I just pick one. Basically, there's only 3 this kind of mandarin or tangerine on that tree. So definitely you can see here, still can see some greenish on the skin. So basically, probably it's not relatively ripe. So, but anyway, I want to compare these 3 different, the mandarin or tangerine. So basically, I'm going to pick one, just to pick this one from this kind of mandarin or tangerine. So guys, I put all three, might be different, Mandarin and Tangerine together. So basically I want to start from Clementine Mandarin first because this is for sure is Clementine Mandarin. So as a standard, so everything compared with this one. So I want to mention you basically kind of color. This is kind of like a red orange. It's more red. Two others kind of a little bit orange color, not as red as this one. I'm not sure whether it is not ripe because you can see some greenish on the skin. So but anyway, so definitely how to say, generally speaking, so basically it is ripe, it's more sweet. I'm not sure whether this is sweeter than two others, but anyway, so right now just compared, I want to compare all these three, Mandarin and Tangerine together. So let's check out this one. As I mentioned, the skin compared with this one is kind of smooth. And this one, you can see skin is kind of different. You know why? If I squeeze it, kind of very soft, tender, and loose. The skin is kind of like a bumpy or lumpy. You can see here, compared with this one, and compare this one. So basically, and this one is kind of very tight and firm. They're pretty compared with one, compared pretty like a firm and tight. This is more loose, the skin. I'm not sure whether this is easy to peel or not. So anyway, this is what they look like. So basically this one I know they can grow a little bit bigger, but this one I only have three small one. But anyway, so it doesn't mean this is one always smaller than two other Mandarin or Tangerines. But anyway, I'm going to peel this one to see. You see, I peeled this, pull this one, the pedicel, it's kind of skin still entire. Anyway, I'm going to from here. So basically, I think relatively easy to peel. You can see when I peel this one, but the peel's very easy to break, not just entire the peel. So you can see here, the skin, I think it's okay, not too thick. So anyway, I'm going to eat this one. So basically, based on website, they said Clementine Mandarin is very juicy, sweet, and seedless. So I'm going to try some. Definitely very juicy. So far, I didn't eat any seed. I'm gonna finish this one. So far, I didn't eat any seeds. So kind of seedless. That's true. Very juicy. I cannot say very, very sweet. But anyways, it's pretty sweet. Maybe it's not very ripe because the color probably still, they're going to turn a little bit red. You can see greenish is right here. But anyway, today I just want to do a taste test. So that's why I pick one. Okay, I put this away. This is Clementine Mandarin. So let me try this one. I'm not sure exactly this is Mandarin or Tangerine. But anyway, you can see the skin is very lumpy or pumpy. So actually, I already tried it before because some is already dropped to the ground. So I just ate them. So let me see. Oh, still, I had thought when I pulled it out, this one is going to, break the skin, but still keep entire. So anyway, I'm going to peel this one. How about this skin? Kind of, you can see here. I'm not sure you can see, kind of a little bit thick than this one, than Clementine Mandarin. So you can see the skin and the segments or just a flesh, it's not very tight, close together. It's kind of loose. I can feel it's kind of loose. Also very easy to peel. But I feel the skin is kind of like thick than Clementine Mandarin. You see here, the skin is kind of thick than Clementine Mandarin. So this is this kind of, I'm not sure it is Mandarin or Tangerines. So let me try. Very tender. I feel very soft, the segment flesh. Definitely very juicy. Kind of here, there's a seed right here. Let me try. You see, the seed is right here. They have seeds. For this, I'm not sure it's Mandarin or Tangerines. Actually, I'm not a professional, so basically it's hard to tell the difference. I can only tell you very juicy, very tender. You compare to this one. You see here, this is kind of a lot of like a white. I don't know how to describe this one. This kind of less. You see here, so that's why kind of very tender, very soft. Maybe not easy to keep it fresh, very easy to go bad. I feel, you can see here, this is more white right here. This is less white here. But the skin is kind of like more thick compared with Clementine Mandarin. So I put something right here. Okay, let me try the last one. This is seeds I put away. So this one, you can see, I think the skin is kind of like a, the peel is very skinny. Shining, it's very shiny. I'm not sure, it's kind of like a smooth. So compared with this one is definitely is more red, bumpy. So I'm gonna peel this one. You can feel it's also very tight. You see here the flesh and the skin. This one has more space between the flesh and the skin. So kind of very easy, very loose, very easy to peel. But anyway, this is also very easy to peel. So the skin, I think the skin is kind of relatively similar to the, how to say, the Clementine Mandarin. Clementine Mandarin is relatively thin. This is also thin, but this is kind of more thick, right? So the color inside the color is kind of a lot of white. This is white, and this is kind of like an orange color. But anyway, so compared with right here. So I'm going to try some. All three very juicy, no doubt. This one kind of a little bit sour, to be honest, compared with two others, a little bit sour. I'm not sure whether this one is not, basically it is not very ripe or not. It's kind of a little bit sour. So far, I didn't eat any seeds. Probably it's also seedless. So anyway, I put all these three different, Mandarin or Tangerines together, put it right here. So actually, just recently, one, audience was asking me this question because he wants to buy a, the Mandarin or Tangerine citrus tree. He asked me, is there any specific brand name or just a variety or species I would recommend to him? So basically, I searched it online. It's really, really hard to make a decision. I just give him some, links let him to do the, the test to make a decision. So basically, a couple years ago, I told you, several years ago, I once did some search. Basically, I choose the Clementine Mandarin. So basically, that's a good choice, to be honest, as I mentioned early in this video. So basically, in American grocery store, most of the, the brand name called Sweeties or Cuties, they are all Clementine Mandarins. So that means they are pretty popular. A lot of people love it. It's kind of bite size, not too big, very sweet, and very juicy, and very easy to peel, and seedless. So this is what I mean, Clementine Mandarin. So I'm pretty happy I choose the right one, Clementine Mandarin. So this is two others. So basically, it's not bad actually, to be honest. My, cocktail citrus tree can produce all different kinds of species or variety of mandarin or tangerines. So make, all the fruits kind of more flavor. So I like it. But anyway, so I'm not a professional person to do this test. But anyway, just based on my taste, flavor taste, to make a decision. So basically, I would rather kind of like this one is better, seedless. So this is a little bit seed, but this will probably, probably next year we're going to produce more this kind of fruit. We can do another test. But anyway, so far, all the mandarins or tangerines, I love it, I like it. So anyway, so guys, if you like today's video, please give us a thumb up, like, share, leave comments down below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.